Okay, I'm presenting my latest project, and it's a bit different than my prior Python programming projects for the intelligent music application. I've been learning to play bass guitar since the beginning of this year, and in April I was inspired to start composing music, basically to have something original to leverage for practicing my bass technique and helping me learn the language of music. I encountered the blues bass lines during some early lessons, and since some of my favorite rock and roll music has its roots in the blues, Led Zeppelin, I decided to make 12-bar blues the focus of this project. I've always enjoyed Lewis Carroll's poem, Jabberwocky, so thinking in terms of the characters, I structured the album's story arc around the narrator, 'twas brillig in the slithy toves, the beamish boy, who I named Mac, and the Jabberwock with eyes of flame. I believe the characters from the poem provide a vivid backdrop for exploring the concept of hate. During the process, I have found hate is a challenging topic to study. Why do people hate? Lately, it seems pervasive and overwhelming, with horrific news about hate crimes and terrorism almost every day. Lots of blame gets thrown around: guns, mental health, inequality, unrest. But in my opinion, the root cause seems to be hate. So what causes hate? Here are the demos for the first 3 tracks. It's a mashup of rock, metal, and grunge style leveraging a 12-bar blues structure.
Why do people hate? It's the heart of deadly sin. Why do people hate? That burning feeling from within. You gotta turn off all of your feelings and feed your urge to sin. What's the cause of hate? It's the core of deadly sin. What's the cause of hate? It's not a game that we can win. We get back what we put out there, and hate comes back to us in the end. What's the cure for hate? If you know it, will you tell? What's the cure for hate? Our key for getting out of hell. Let's hear a story about Mac the Gun. The Jabberwock knows all too well. Monsters in my head. Caution, cause my father said monsters take away all you love. The boogeyman lives under my bed. The boogeyman's real. I felt frightened, I got a gun. Is there more? I want more. I made mine, don't take it away. Got me a gun, the price I'll pay. I'm impressive, get out of my way. I Mac the Gun, I bring dismay. I want more, don't take it away. Threaten me and I'll make you pay. I'm important, get out of my way. Mac the Gun is here to stay. Beware Jabberwock, my father said. I went for a walk to clear my head. From out of nowhere the monster came. The boogeyman's everywhere. I pulled my gun, I shot him dead. Scarlet billows begin to spread. I want more, always more. I made mine, don't take it away. Got me a gun, the price I'll pay. I'm impressive, get out of my way. I Mac the Gun, I bring dismay. I want more, don't take it away. Threaten me and I'll make you pay. I'm important, get out of my way. Mac the Gun is here to stay. someone sneaking around the corner.
It's the boogeyman.
It might be me, I'm Mac the Gun. What's the moral to this story? Is there more? I need more. I made mine, don't take it away. Got me a gun, the price I'll pay. I'm impressive, get out of my way. I'm Mac the Gun, I bring this real. I need more, don't take it away. Threaten me and I'll make you pay. I'm important, get out of my way. Mac the Gun is here to stay.
I hate you and you hate me. That's the way it'll have to be. I hate you and you hate me. Do you recall the history? I hate you and you hate me. No time for humility. I hate you and you hate me. Hold that grudge and show no mercy. Wasted lives of people living by the clock. Why do they insist on killing Jabberwock? Keep your head down, people. Got to walk the walk. Sorrow, fear, and trouble follows Jabberwock. I hate you and you hate me. Is that the way it's supposed to be? I hate you and you hate me. We don't recall the history. I hate you and you hate me. Throw away your humility. I hate you and you hate me. Hold that grudge and show no mercy. Twisted lives of people living by the clock. Why do they insist on killing Jabberwock? Keep your heads down, people. Got to walk the walk. Sorrow, fear, and trouble follows Jabberwock. I hate you and you hate me. Is that the way it has to be? I hate you and you hate me. We can't recall the history. I hate you and you hate me. Is there no humility? I hate you and you hate me. Can we forgive and show some mercy? Twisted lives of people living by the clock. Why do we insist on killing Jabberwock? Pick your heads up, people. Don't just walk the walk. Maybe if we listen, we'll forgive our Jabberwock.
All right. So here's a bit of background on the project. I learned to play piano when I was young, but I stopped playing when I was in middle school. I've wanted to get back into playing music, and I decided a few years ago I'd learn to play the bass guitar. However, I really didn't put much emphasis on learning it until the beginning of this year. I found the studybass.com website, and I started my journey. During the first half of the year, I meandered through the online lessons and scribbled down a few ideas for the characters, the album story arc, and the initial bass lines, but I really didn't make a lot of progress. I took a break at the beginning of July and went on a cross-country road trip with my family to 16 different cities. We visited family and friends, and we stopped at 21 different record stores along the way. Upon returning, I was inspired by the music to get focused on finishing my first song. I started new lessons at scottsbasslessons.com. His videos and online forums helped me get started actually composing the bass lines. Once the initial structure of Jabberwock was complete, two more songs quickly developed, Why Do People Hate? And Mac the Gun. So here's an overview of the project from a meta-learning map perspective. In his book, Ultra Learning, Scott Young describes the why, what, how approach to creating a meta-learning map at the start of any self-learning project. I have found this approach extremely helpful for getting organized for my self-learning projects. So what did I learn? First, practice, practice, practice. Gaining knowledge is certainly an important step in the learning process. However, applying the knowledge and building skill is when things really get interesting. For example, concepts that sound simple, like using your fingers to pluck the bass, are easy to understand. My learning has required many hours of practice plucking and string crossing exercises, and I expect it to be an ongoing focus area as I seek to improve my overall bass technique. As I worked through this project, I thought a lot about the root causes of hate. Pride seems to be a major contributor. I'm not saying we shouldn't take pride in our accomplishments. However, in my opinion, pride can be a razor's edge, with the danger emerging when we believe we alone are responsible for the achievement. The selfish side of pride ignores that we are part of a greater collective consciousness. At a recent Mass at St. Paul Cathedral in Pittsburgh, Father Chris Stubna declared, "Humility is the antidote to pride," and he referenced St. Augustine's response to a question about the ways of God. Father Stubna's sermon influenced the lyrics in these songs, especially in the Jabberwock's song. So what's next? I have a preliminary design concept for the intelligent repetition component of my intelligent music app. It'll provide a foundation for a song recommender, which I'm designing to learn my music preferences by tracking my music library and listening patterns. I'll also continue working on my bass playing technique, it needs some work, and composing some more tracks for the Jabberwocky album. Okay, on to a few credits. I've mentioned the online bass guitar resources and books I used during this project. I'll also call out Apple's GarageBand app and DaVinci Resolve. These two tools really accelerated my ability to quickly compose the music and share the concept via video presentations, like this one. I'd also like to thank Brian Whitman for all of his advice and guidance. Brian is an incredibly talented musician, but also an accomplished IT and software engineering professional, so he can describe the concepts in terms that make sense to me. Finally, my wife, Danny. She continues to inspire me and put up with me as I take on these projects. She helped me with the melodies and lyrics, but also coped with the incessant earworms that emerged as I practice, which was especially challenging given the dark nature of the subject matter. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next project.